Hi, I am so happy to be back recording for you. I really put it in my head today that I was going to get up, do what I needed to do, get some makeup on, and sit here and talk to you and record some videos. This video is going to be just a little kind of chit chat video with you, kind of telling you where I've been for the past, I think, 2 months. I recorded the lipstick tag video, and after that I started getting very sick again with my lupus. Now, as most of you know that have been with me for a while, I have systemic lupus, and along with that I have a few other diseases that, let's say, lupus has given to me. And the beginning of this year, maybe 2 months, 3 months into the year, I was diagnosed with asthma. And first it started out where the doctor thought it was allergies to different trees and such. Then it turned out to be that I had asthma, and shortly after that I went for some testing, and as a rule, every 3 months I go for what they call a pulmonary function test, and I go inside the doctor's office and I sit behind a big machine, and the technician has me breathe in and out, and it tests to see how well my lungs are functioning. And between the tests that I take every 3 months and the way that I was describing to the doctor how I felt and how I started hearing wheezing in my lungs, my doctor, and he did a CT of my chest, which is a CAT scan. It was determined that I have COPD, which is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And what I have is the chronic bronchitis. When you have COPD, you either have chronic bronchitis or emphysema, and I've heard some people that have both. I don't have emphysema, but I have a history in my family of two women that never smoked, and I never smoked, and they had, one has it and one had it. The one that had it was my grandmother, who passed away many years ago. So I have chronic bronchitis, and because of that, I tend to build up a lot of mucus in my chest. So I am on 2 different inhalers, and I take medicine through a nebulizer, and that's just a machine that has tubing that blows air in through the little mouthpiece and gives you the medicine by like a steamy oxygen. Excuse me. And as you see, when I talk a lot, I will get a little bit of a cough. So if I have my water with me, please excuse me, but it's kind of necessary right now. So I started having a lot of trouble with my COPD, and along with all of my diseases, the common factor is that I get a lot of fatigue, and my get up and go just got up and went for a long time. I had no energy to do hardly anything, and if I got up and took a shower and went and sat like at a coffee shop with my husband, that just completely knocked me out for the day. As far as my sleep patterns, they were really bad, and so my doctors kind of played around with some of my medicines, and I am sleeping better. I also have sleep apnea, and the machine was working, but I had some problems with this mask that they delivered to me. It was just one thing after another, and I just didn't have the energy to come here and record about makeup and beauty and whatever else. I had wanted to do a what was happening to me or health update, but I just didn't have it in me. So I'm starting to feel a little bit better, but with the diseases that I have, especially with the systemic lupus, one day I can feel pretty good, and the next day I could feel completely awful. In fact, the next hour I could. So it's a lot of up and down, but I'm going to really try to be a little more consistent. And when I can't record, I'll make sure that you know that, I'm okay, and that I'll be back. I had done a little video right after the lipstick video where I told you that I was ill and that we're having some issues with my family. It's specifically my husband has a little health problem, and for his privacy I don't want to really get into it, but he's doing better. We're a very strong couple and we love each other very much, and we will get through the things that life gives us. So I just wanted to say, fill you in on what has been happening, and also say thank you again to the people that have contacted me, and a very special thank you to Andrea, and you know who you are, who's kept up with me and who's been very concerned. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Any thoughts or prayers or positive vibes, whatever you believe in, that you have sent out for me, I could never tell you how much I appreciate it, put it that way. So hopefully I'm back, and I just recorded a video for you, and I'm going to record another one after we get off here about beauty. But I did feel like I wanted to do a little bit of like what's going on with my health. I am still doing monthly infusions, and those are for the rheumatoid arthritis, which is another gift that Lupus gave me. I'm on a medication for that, and that seems to help. I still use my cane, but I'm walking a little bit better, and I need my wheelchair still for like the mall or the stores, because it's very hard to walk a long distance. But if it's a small store like a CVS, I do pretty well just walking with my cane, so that's good. But on my like worst days that I just have to go out because I get cabin fever, I will use my wheelchair, and that is fine because that's there to help me. I guess that's all that I wanted to say. I'm going to get off now and record some more about beauty. I hope that you are all doing well, and I give a special hello to Megan out there if you are still watching my videos. I know that you are on the Google Plus. I hope that you're doing okay, and please send me an email and let me know how you're doing, honey, because I think about you all the time. And I will see you in you, and we'll be talking about beauty, makeup, and all that fun stuff again. Thanks so much for watching this and being patient with me, and love you all. Bye bye.